Hi, good evening, good morning to everyone. So I have here some attendees, the list of some attendees. Thank you so much for coming today. By the way, we are the Young Statisticians Committee of the ISI, and I know you've heard about us even before. So let me share with you some of our activities. Wait. Okay, so again, welcome to the 2021 YS Meet. So just to give you a brief background of what we did before or last year. So here's a video. I'm sorry, I lost the screen sharing.
YSSE is the Young Statisticians Group in ISI, which was established in 2010.
There. So thank you for watching that. Again, you can find us on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and you can even send us an email. Um, just this year, we also had a symposium webinar on education statistics. So we had Professor Zamalia Mahmood as our guest speaker, together with Dr. Olani Olayuwola and Maulana Faris. And also this year, we had the Young Statisticians Mixer event as part of the event, or yeah, as part of the World Statistics Congress. And there. So let me just stop the screen sharing, and I'm going to introduce every one of us. So as of now, we have additional attendees. So thank you for your time again to attend this webinar. And I, together with the whole team of YS members and ISI officers, and of course, our guests. So we are welcoming you to the YS Meet. Before this year ends, we hope to showcase you the events that we organized, and we want to show you the future activities that we hope to organize in the coming years. So hopefully, after this event, we could have some collaborations together. And if you would like to collaborate with us, again, please feel free to send us an email. And you may also find us in Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So later we will also talk to this year's winner of Jan Timbergen Award for Division A to hear some of their stories and probably ask them questions later on. So I'm going to introduce to you Miss Olivia here. She's here
Hi.
with us. So do you want to say something before we officially start?
Is this already broadcast?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all. Welcome. And I hope you'll benefit from this meeting, and that I hope that you're going to participate in the coming activities in the future. Okay. And good luck to all.
Thank you so much. Do you want to announce anything, upcoming events maybe?
Yes, there is one ongoing call actually, and I would like to invite you all to participate. And it is the ISI Young call for ISI Young Ambassadors to IBC, and that will be in Riga in Latvia, and it's for 2022. So please, yeah, send your applications, and this is a chance for you all. And later on, you're probably going to meet or you're going to hear from the ISI Young Ambassadors, the previous ones or the current ones. And yeah, please, yeah, grab the opportunity. And yeah, this will be a very good addition to your experiences.
Okay, thank you so much. Um, okay, so can you please introduce yourselves? Let's start with Suryo Adi.
Yeah, hello guys. I'm here. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good night, maybe for everybody. My name is Riyadi. Then we will me and Mara will interview for the Gentleberger Awards. The winner. Yeah, right, Mara.
Yes, yes. Do you have any other things you want to share with us? Like
Uh,
where are you right now?
oh, okay. Now I'm at Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I think that's just the info. That's all I
Okay,
think.
thank you so much. Next, Joyce.
Hello. I'm just trying to my internet is unstable right now. So hi, hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all. So I'm Joyce. I'm from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Philippines representative to the YSISI. So I welcome you all to this event. I hope we enjoy this part and learn some from our awardees. Thank you.
Thank you. Gahendra. Are you here, Gahendra?
Yeah. Hi, Olivia and Mara and our
Um,
members. I'm Gajendra Vishwakarma from India. I am associated ISI last 14 years. I have been elected as elected member in 2007, and since that I am strongly associated with this institute. That's ISI Netherlands. It's a good platform to share the knowledge and explore the our application of statistics and other application in other domain also. And it's a good platform to meet with renowned statisticians
Okay. Thank you so much. So there are some people
throughout
who
the
are
world,
sending me an email saying that they cannot they're trying.
strategies and other fields or the applications. Yeah. So, and presently I am country representative of YSISI. And
Mhm.
thank you, Professor Mara, for giving the opportunity to be a member of this YSISI. And thank you, Olivia, also.
Thank you so much. So yeah, there you go. Again, some of the people are asking me how they can join because they're having a hard time. But then, so let's welcome one of our guests today. So he is a second-year PhD candidate at at Center for Social Science and the Department of Industrial Engineering, Tsinghua University. He received his bachelor's degree from the School of Statistics at Beijing Normal University. And his main research interest includes inference for time series, functional data, non-parametric statistics, and change points detections, as well as application of statistics in remote sensing, environment, and meteorology. So he is no other than Cheer Hu. So Cheer Hu, are you here? Can you say something?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon. I'm very honored to be invited here. And today I will answer some questions and share my research experience. Thank you for your invitation.
Yes, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. We're also waiting for Jay Lee. He's trying to come in, and I'm not sure if he can make it. But
he tried to find his link and he will connect it a few minutes.
Okay. So maybe he can join us anytime. Just feel free, please tell him. So actually I've sent him the email, resent him the email again. So let me just check that. So maybe we'll just send him the participants link if he cannot use the panelist link.
Could you send this link again for him? He can't find this.
Yeah. By the way, you are part of the team, right? Of this year's winner of Jan Timbergen Award. Can you tell us some story of how did you come up with the topic, the winning piece?
You mean this paper winning the Jan Timbergen Award?
For that, yeah, the paper that you submit.
Wait a minute, the Mr. Lee is asking me for the link.
Yes, I already sent him the link. So that's it. That's the first question. No? So from your experience, what strategy or strategies can you recommend for any prospective award winner? Cherhi?
Yeah. I'm answer Mr. Lee's questions. Yeah. From my perspective, I think there are three aspects are significant: idea, writing, and confidence. The idea or motivation of your paper is quite important. I think this is also one of the differences between statistics and mathematics. In addition to pursuing profound theoretical results, the constructed model or algorithms can indeed be applied to real data. Secondly, good writing skills can better present your article, especially for non-native English speakers like me. How to correctly express the idea of an article in English requires a lot of practice. Of course, writing formats, grammar, and typos need to be paid attention to. Last but not least, one may confident and proud of his work. Trying to apply these awards is the first step to success. So prepare your article carefully and apply for next Jan Timbergen Award. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, thank you so much. So you've mentioned confidence, right?
Yeah.
That's something that we really have to boost, especially in writing a piece. So I think before you get the confidence, you must first have the interest or the motivation to write what you want to write. So I think one of the things that we have to do is to look for the field that we want to pursue, really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario, you want Adi, do you want to add something?
No, Mara. I think that's
Just
just it.
just throw in
He's
something
coming. Yeah.
to
Mr.
send
Lee.
your to give your comments, okay? So
Okay.
thank you for answer. I think Jaylee is not yet here with us. So Jaylee, if you're here with us, just raise your hand or speak something because I cannot see you in the panelist list.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, you're here. Okay, yeah. You're here? Jaylee?
Yeah.
Okay, hi.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to rename you because I think I have gave you my account. I mean, not my account, but my link.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
just to avoid confusion later.
Yes.
Anyway, so from your experience, what strategies can you recommend for any prospective award winner?
Okay. At the beginning of this year, I accidentally found this award when browsing the website. I noticed that the requirement of papers in Division A is to address and apply the statistical problem of real interest in countries with a limited statistical infrastructure. I happen to have a manuscript about multiple step ahead prediction of the air pollutants concentration in China, which matches the award selection range. Then I applied for this award just for the idea of trying. Frankly speaking, I didn't expect that I can win this award. So I really thank the award selection committee. It is definitely a big surprise and a good encouragement for me. So there is no special strategies. I think the most important thing is that you should actively apply for awards. You are not sure if you will succeed, but you should give yourself a chance. Then you need to pay attention to award requirements and prepare the paper carefully and remember not miss the deadline. That's all.
That meets the deadline. So what I learned from what you just said a while ago, I think one of the things that we have to do is we have just to write a paper of our interest, but whether to win it or not, so it's not the main goal. The winning is not the main goal, but your main goal is just to write the paper that you know has a good impact or great impact to your community, right? I think that's what I understood from what you're saying. By the way, I'm going to introduce to you properly. Thank you for coming in. Given just a short notice and a lot of technical difficulties, so please bear with us. So please allow me to introduce to you Jay Lee. So he is a fourth-year PhD candidate at the Center for Statistical Science of Tsinghua University. His main research interest includes functional data analysis, time series, causal inference, time series, functional data analysis, machine learning, as well as application of statistics in environment, finance, medicine, and meteorology. He is the recipient of the 2021 Aya Zayan Timbergen Awards Division A. So I saw here causal inference. I think we will have a webinar probably next year regarding causal inference. So maybe you can join us there. Anyway, so let's proceed with our little talk about some tips that you can give the members of YS today. Okay. Another question is, what are the associated challenges you encountered while developing your winning piece? Of course, it's not an easy task to create a paper that has a good impact to your community. Of course, along the road, you encountered challenges probably. So, what are the challenges that you think that you encountered while developing your winning piece? So, anyone? Who or Jilly? Jilly, probably.
Okay. I think the first difficulty is the data acquisition. since the data used in our paper is provided by an engineer from China Environmental Monitoring Center, so you need to express your data requirements and ideas to researchers from different disciplines that need some communication skills. And the second challenge is the statistical method. The problem is data driven, but we don't want to just use the existing methods or some well-developed method to analyze the data set. We aim to develop new and innovative method suitable for data analysis. So we extend the non-parametric regression model to autoregressive errors for equally spaced design to the time series setup. And the last challenge is English writing, since I'm not a English native speaker. So how to write a paper clearly and smoothly in English is also a challenge for me. Yeah.
Thank you so much. How about you, Sherhu?
Yeah, I think the challenge is also a technique problem in our developing models. In the early version, our model is not performed well, and we spend a lot of time to improve it, and finally design this multi-step ahead prediction interval. Yeah, the other is same as Mr. Lee. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. So sorry. Okay, can you hear me now again?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought I lost you for a while. Okay. Yeah, what I understand from what you've said, one of the main challenges, I think all of us, even all statisticians can relate to this. Data is really hard to deal with sometimes. I mean, real world data. It's hard to clean. It's hard to sometimes fit a model, but what I appreciate with your presentation when I attended the presentation is that you used computational techniques to actually get better fit model to the data that you have. I think that's one thing that is that is an advantage of your paper, and that's a very good thing to do. And of course, English has always been a problem to native speakers of other countries. Adi or other people from the panelists, do you have any comments or anything you want to add before I go to the next question? None? Okay, so let's proceed. Wait, can't see my screen right there. Next question is, can you see the screen or am I sharing anything?
Yeah, I can see.
Can you see? Right. So next question is, who are your mentors? I think this is one of the one of good questions to ask. Probably not just who, but please describe us your mentors and what are the benefits of their mentorship in your success. So, Sherhu, maybe you go first.
Actually, both of us advisor are same. Is the Professor Li Jianyang. Some of you may be familiar with him. He is also the elected member of ISI. He always tell us a word: good theories can lead to good applications, and good applications can also lead to good theories. So the balance is important. In addition, he attaches great importance to cultivate our independent scientific research capabilities. Except for the project guided by him, he also helped us to do some independent work during the PhD. Therefore, after completing the standard scientific research training, I usually spend a lot of time reading literature and thinking about my own independent paper. All of these are great help for me to learn statistics and understanding it. Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Okay,
Yeah.
just as Mr. Hu said, my mentor is Professor Yang Lijian, who is a senior statistician and a professor. He is very, very nice, and he never pushed me, so I had the chance to choose my own interested area. I'm lucky to be in the right environment where there is little pressure. He taught me lots of non-parametric tools and conveyed me the basic statistical thinking. He also encouraged me to conduct independent research, so I really thank him for his constant guidance and help.
Thank you. Actually, I can relate to that because my advisor too always tells us the same thing. So you have to know the theory before you can apply before you can use it in the real world application, and vice versa. In the application, while doing the application, and you saw some probably loopholes there, you can use theory to actually or you can invent new theories to answer those loopholes. And also the non-parametric test nowadays very is very prominent. Okay, follow up. Who is your what do you like about your mentor? I think. Although I think you have mentioned that already. But what is the characteristic of your mentor that you like the most, probably? Anyone? Well, you can also answer my question from the YS committee. Probably. Ogahendra, are you here?
Yes. Sorry. Can you? I beg your pardon. I didn't
lost you.
Okay. So what characteristic of your mentor that you like the most?
Oh, okay. Thank you for your question. I think the most is that he gives us a lot of room and don't push us. That is really important, I think.
I think so. He's very flexible in working with you.
Yeah,
that's a good characteristic. I agree. So that's a very one of a kind mentor indeed. Okay, so let's proceed to our next question. In a way of sustaining the research growth, so what were your plans after the award? So probably the direction of your research that you want to go. So share or Jaylee.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to graduate next year, so now I'm in the stage of job hunting. I want to be a professor, and I'm looking for faculty positions. And you know that faculty positions, the competition for faculty positions is always very fierce. So in the short run, I want to find a good job. In the long run, I want to conduct groundbreaking research in various statistical areas. I hope I can produce both deep theoretical results and immediate interesting applications. Thank you.
Thank you. So, by the way, I would like to congratulate you in advance for that achievement. Actually, getting the 4th degree in PhD is already an achievement. So, yeah, landing a job in academe is a fierce one, but I think with your credential now and you won this award, that's a very good edge. How about you, Cheer?
Yeah, but this is only 2nd year in my PhD, so it's quite different from Mr. Lee. Receiving such an award has greatly increased my self-confidence. But now I just continue to work hard and learn statistical theory and hope to make greater academic contribution. Maybe I can apply more words of ISI.
Yes. By the way, you can join us, the committee of YS, if you would like to. We will be happy to have you in our committee. To our attendees, if you would like to ask questions, you can use the chat box. So let's ask them questions later on. And if you have comments, so please put your comments there. So later we will try to collaborate with each other. Okay, the next question is, what are your recommendations to upcoming young statisticians and potential prospective award winners? So for example, someone in the attendee might want to also submit a piece in their in the upcoming call. So just like what Olivia said, we have an upcoming call in the IBC as an IBC ambassador. So what are your recommendations to these young statisticians? Jaylee, probably you can go first.
Okay. I think first of all, you have to be social. I think statisticians are tool makers. What tool you want to invent must be dedicated by practical needs from people on the ground. So, yeah. So we should go out, interact, and cooperate with other scientists. We should be members of scientific teams. And second, I think there are probably two types of research. One is run-of-mill research, which means you have a incremental improvement, or you follow another paper. Those things do not take you much time, and you can publish this very quickly. And the other one is revolutionary research. Of course, in one lifetime, one would probably not have more than a couple of such revolutions, but you must always keep them in mind and work on them in a spare time.
Yes, that's a very good. Thank you so much for that. I also agree to what you've said. So collaboration is one of the key. Actually, I saw the call for paper of ISI recently, and the theme of the journal of ISI, the flagship journal of ISI, is actually about collaboration, because we have the tool, but and actually that tool can also help other practitioner in creating more research. So collaboration is actually one of the things that we can we should enrich. And this kinds of events, that's one of the goal of this kinds of event, to promote collaboration. Okay, so cheer who?
Yeah, if there are some supplements, I want to cite the words from Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish, keep going on your research plan, complete your current projects, and try to submit the next ISI Gentimeter Awards. The previous Gentimeter Awards winners are talking now, both of us, and the next Gentimeter Award winner are sitting in front of a screen. So best wishes for all of the young statisticians.
Thank you so much. So I also agree with you. We have to finish what we are doing now. So if in case you're doing a paper right now or doing a research right now, so I think the first thing that you have to do is to finish your paper and to have the motivation to actually write the paper. I recall during our talk with John Baylor, the previous president, what he asked me is, what should I do if I want to write a paper? And his answer is, of course, you're right. So that's the first thing that you should do. So we have to write the paper. Okay, so thank you so much. And I think we can now open the forum if you have questions. So to our attendees, I have a question for you. So these are our questions. Like, first, who wants to initiate young statisticians' activities in their home country? So do you want to initiate this kind of activities to promote statistics to the young professionals? And also another question, do you want to collaborate with ISI, YS for our future activities? So anyone? Or do you have a comment? Our section, you can put comments here. To our guests, do you have comments you want to give? Even though even not related to this question, that's fine. None? Okay, I think they are all shy. That's the hard thing in virtual world. So we cannot meet face to face, but hopefully next year, why not? So let's see. So before, I think you're still thinking about those questions. We have future planned activities. So by January next year, we hope to have regional event per regions, of course. As of now, our committee is composed of these things. We have second session, by the way. In the second session, African and Ecuador region and the American and the European region will be there, but you can also join there. You can also join us there if you would like to. So that will be the regional event for the January. And then for March, we hope to give you another webinar on emerging alternative data sources. And on July, short course for causal inference. That's why I said to Jaylee that I think that's his one of his strengths, the causal inference. Maybe you can join us in preparing for this short course. And then the last, hopefully we can have the first Young Statisticians Conference, but we're still thinking if this will be virtual or if we can do it face to face. That still depends on the situation of the world. Okay. So any comments or suggestions or clarification? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. To our Young Statisticians Committee, do you have anything to add?
Hello, Mara. May I ask a question about for the guest speaker?
Go on.
Yeah. He talked about the mentor, but I'm quite interested on that and about the initial stage for having a mentor. Do they just approach, or maybe because of the same interest or anything that he did, like for getting a mentor? Is there any tip to get the right mentor for us, or maybe that's it. That's the question, I think.
Yeah. So I think Adi, I am also interested to your question. So do you get a mentor by tapping them, or how did you get a mentor?
Yeah, that's it.
Or did they approach you, or did you form a group and then within that group you really had a mentor? Anyone can answer that?
Actually, maybe we are same. We select a mentor when we apply the PhD, and we have a time to communicate with it several times, and we select each other, both of us. Yeah.
So I think when they applied for the PhD, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing they did.
Okay, I see. Thank you so much for the answer.
Thank you for the question.
Other questions you want to ask them, probably from the panelists?
Yeah, hi, this is Gajendra Vishwakarma from India.
Yes.
So, yeah, may I know in which area you are contributing your area of research?
So their strengths, you want to maybe in their community or in their area. So what are the research thrust, probably research strength that you have in your community or probably in your university. So what is the niche? Like, for example, does your university has certain research agenda where you follow?
Say, for example, survival analysis, Bayesian approach, survey sampling like this.
Or you just work
or longitudinal data analysis. Oh, actually, I'm totally unaware in which paper you won this award. So I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So that's why I'd like to know in which area you are pursuing and you are contributing for this award-winning research.
Yeah. Sorry, maybe my English is not there, so
yeah, no, it's
follow you.
Okay. I think from what I understand about his question is, am I right that what you're asking about the niche of their university? I kind of lost you actually. Probably the internet connection. Can you repeat your question for the last time?
I think Gayandra is asking about the field that they're focused in when they were writing their papers. Is that correct?
That's what I understand too.
Is that correct, Gayandra? It's like
yes.
KNG, Gayandra is asking that what was which field was your focus at the time that it was like with the time that you wrote your paper, like in which field did you how do you call it, did you focus in, like the area, like for example in the official statistic in so which part of statistics was your focus, like in your university?
Research interest or research fields of us.
Like
yes.
what is the current field that you're into?
Or in which area you would like to pursue your further research? In which area you like to pursue your further research work?
Oh yeah, which area would you like to pursue your career in statistics? Like what would you like to be after this, like in the future? What would you like to be? Like would you like to be like the official
to be a professor, to be teacher? Yeah.
Okay.
I understand. In our discussion earlier, their focus is on statistical computing.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Is that right?
Because I'm there when they presented their paper, and in their presentation of their paper they do simulations. So they tried to I don't know if they tried to add something in the parameter of their function, and then they tried to estimate that using non-parametric approach, then check that using simulation method. So maybe on the computational part.
So maybe they will develop some R package to make the computational part easily, to make the parameters, to estimate the parameter value.
Yeah. It's like that. They did some simulation.
Monte Carlo also they will add.
Yeah. So what software package you actually used? Is that R?
Yeah.
The software.
R with CPP, C++. Yeah.
Alright, C++.
The speeds, computation.
Why we are using R now? Is there any substitute? Is there any substitute rather than R? Can we contribute?
Easy to handle.
I think they just use some software to complement, but the main software they use is R.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very good discussion actually. Do you have other questions from other panelists? None. Okay.
Don't be shy, guys. We have still a lot of time, so everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome.
All we are learner, so we are
Yes.
equal.
I agree. So there, I think
maybe you can do a roll call, Mara.
Sorry?
Maybe you can do a roll call.
Well,
with the stuff, with the
you want to add something in our discussion?
Let's. How about Suryo? Is there something that you would like to say, to share, maybe, a bit your experience? Not only, yeah, maybe about your experience being the World Bank awardee, or what about you, Mara? How about
Well,
you?
now actually, the main thing that I am working on right now is how to build, probably how to help in the university's crafting of research agenda. So we're trying. The new chancellor released his research agenda. So we would like to help the chancellor in reaching that research agenda. So that's the first thing that I am doing right now. So probably you can share with me some of your advice. How can I help in crafting the research agenda in my home institute? Do you have some, probably Gahendra, since you have a lot of experience in researches, do you have tips on how we can spark good collaboration within your institute for research?
Yeah, so nowadays we can collaborate in good institutions also, because no need to go there. With virtual world, we can interact with electronically. We can share our work, and they can also share their work. And after that, we can have some meeting also. We can schedule by Zoom and Google Meet. So we can discuss our problems and where we are getting the difficulties. No doubt, in statistical community there are no any problem. People are very helping. People are having the very helping nature. As per my experience, I interact last 2 years, because I am getting some problem in simulation when we are developing the model for that portfolio optimization that was using for time series. Yeah, so I sent a mail to Professor Hardy, Professor Ali Hardy. He's from Kari University in USA, Carolyn, and also he is affiliated with the Kari University of Egypt. Yeah, so just I drop a mail, and within 5 minutes I get the response. So it was not expected me, and I will get the response within 5 minutes. And
So
I've sent my research paper to him, and he contributed lots in that paper. Then revert back after 2-3 days. We have scheduled a meeting. I also send the comments. After all, that paper have been published in the expert system with applications. And same thing, I also one of the Professor Ong. He's from Malaysia. I have attended one conference, that ISI event, that is regional regional statistical conference of ISI, that was scheduled in 2014 in Malaysia. So in that, I have interacted with that professors and discuss our research activities and research problems. And after that, we get good response. So such type of platform are really useful and benefited towards our research, at least, or towards our society also. So, and such type of events also support our statistical capacity building. So it is our duty to building the statistical capacity in our country, in our surrounding areas. because only ourselves is promoter of our subject. So it is our duty.
So yeah, that's right. So we have to share our works. Then probably in sharing our works, we can spark collaborate. Agree.
Presently, I am working. My primary domain is survey sampling theory, and I'm also working in Bayesian statistics, time series models, and biostatistics, basically for survival analysis, biomarkers.
That's good. So Bayesian and
so far I have supervised 10 number of PhD theses, and my students also well placed now. So I feel proud of this. My students also working in the same domain. They are also working as professor, assistant professor.
It's Monday Adamono. Thank you too. So he post comment here. So thank you for attending, and it's really a pleasure to create this event and to deliver you some good probably collaboration with other statisticians. So that's it. I think we wrap up our session for today. We still have a session tomorrow. Well, tomorrow here, but still November 19 in America.
Okay.
You can also attend that if you would like to. We will appreciate you to be there too. So thank you again for attending this. Olivia, you have any last thing you want to say?
Okay, thank you for joining us, and then we hope to hear from you again. And I hope if you get a chance, you can join later. And then to all of you, maybe this is your chance. After hearing all the recommendations of the speakers and also the tips, you could start preparing your papers.
Yes.
Because there will be coming like for the coming awards, like there's you can always start early, and then you can always as soon as the call is placed, then you can always send it right away. That's for the Jan Tinbergen, for the ISI how do you call this, the ISI Young Ambassador Award.
Yes. So thank you for that and for supporting our event. I would like to extend my gratitude to the whole ISI family for always supporting our events in YS and for always sharing our events to other communities. And this is especially to Jaylee and Chair Hu. We would like to invite you to be part of our growing family in the Young Statisticians. So I'm going to send you an email if you would like to be part of our committee. So we will be happy to have you there.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for invitation.
And thank you so much for being with here for being with us tonight or this day. So again, on behalf of the whole Young Statisticians Committee of ISI, thank you again for attending this session, and I'll see you in our future events. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.